You've been lied to. When we watch Jujutsu Kaisen, our brain immediately categorizes it. We see energy blasts, domain expansions, hand signs, and we group it with chakra, with nen, with aki. We call it a magic system, but Gege Akutami didn't write a magic system, he wrote a spiritual meat grinder. Cursed energy isn't fueled for superheroes, it's a literal manifestation of human rot. It is esoteric Buddhism twisted into a morbid weapon, and today we are going to look at the forbidden lore behind cursed techniques. Once you understand how this power actually works, you will never watch the show the same way again. To understand Jujutsu, you need to understand the fundamentals of truth of Buddhism. Dukkha is loosely translated to suffering, pain, or the basic unsatisfactory of human existence. In the real world, Buddhism teaches us to let go of earthly attachments to escape this suffering, but the world of Jujutsu Kaisen asks a horrifying question. What if the suffering doesn't just fade away? What if it possesses physical weight? Every time a human feels envy, grief, shame, or malice, it leaks. In Shintoism, this is akin to a stain, a spiritual defilement. It pools in schools, in hospitals, and graveyards. Cursed energy is not generated by meditation or training, it is a toxic runoff of human misery. Which means when a Jujutsu sorcerer channels cursed energy to fight, they are not tapping into the universe, they are physically pumping the collective trauma, hatred, and depression of humanity through their own veins. Imagine the psychological toll of that. Your weapon is literally human rot, and to wield it, you have to align your mind with it. This is why almost every powerful sorcery we meet is some way deeply broken. Let's look how this morbid reality shapes the techniques themselves. Take Megami Fushiguro, the 10 Shadows technique. On the surface, it looks like a standard summoning ability. He makes hand signs and animals appear. But the 10 Shadows is actually rooted in the Tokusa no Kandankara, the 10 sacred treasures of the Shinto myth. Said to have the power to revive the dead, Megami isn't just calling animals, he is performing a subjugation ritual in the shadows of the underworld. To master the technique, the user must risk their own life in a death match against the Shikigami. It is an endless cycle for blood. But nothing exemplifies the horrific nature of the power system quite like Ryomen Sukuna's domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. Most domains use a barrier to trap opponents in a separate space. Sukuna doesn't. He projects his domain directly onto reality. It is often described as a painting of air instead of a canvas, but look at the imagery. This isn't just a cool attack, this is a direct visual translation of Naraka, the Buddhist hell. Sukuna is not just cutting people, he is momentarily overlapping a realm of infinite karmic punishment into the physical world. The shrine is a monument to sacrifice. It demands offerings, and the offering is everything within a 200-meter radius. This brings us to the darkest truth about Jujutsu world. A truth that even Satoru Gojo understands perfectly, and the one that eventually broke Geto Suguru. Jujutsu sorcerers are not heroes. The system is not designed to save the world. Think about it. As long as a human exists, negative emotions will exist. As long as negative emotions exist, cursed spirits will spawn. It is an infinite loop of death. Jujutsu sorcery is an essential and glorified sanitation department, perpetually sweeping up the spiritual garbage of humanity with no hope of ever actually cleaning the house. To survive in this system, you must be a little insane. You must be willing to accept a curse upon yourself. Every time a sorcerer uses a technique, they are reinforcing the cycle. They are fighting the darkness by swallowing it whole. Cursed energy is exactly what the name implies. It is a curse. It is a consequence of our jealousy, our anger, our deepest regrets. When you watch Jujutsu from now on, don't just look at the flashy fights, look at the toll it takes on the eyes of the characters. Look at the sheer suffocating weight of the power that they are using. They aren't performing magic, they are slowly dying from the inside out. If this deep dive changes how you see Jujutsu Kaisen, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below, which curse sneak do you think has the darkest hidden meaning? Subscribe for more cinematic breakdowns, and I'll see you in the dark. Bankai.